All right, guys, welcome into a Week 15 edition of Film Room here with Daniel Jeremiah. And DJ, as far as regular season games go, it doesn't get much bigger than this. First place on the line in the AFC West.
Yeah, I tried to argue with money in the booth last week. I said this is going to be the biggest game, in the last 4 years that I've been calling these games for the Chargers, the biggest regular season matchup with the anticipation and everything that's on the line. He actually voted for the Ravens game at home when I think the number one seed was on the line. So we disagree on that. I'm right. He's wrong. I think most reasonable people can agree on this one here, Chris.
Well, hey, it could be the first time the Chargers sweep the Chiefs since the 2013 season. And obviously it starts at the quarterback position.
Yeah. And look, I want to dig into these quarterbacks because it's as good a quarterback matchup as we have in this league. We're spoiled to get to see it twice a year here, hopefully for the next decade plus. But I want to show you some things you got to pay attention to if you're the Chargers and trying to slow down Patrick Mahomes in this Chiefs offense. Let's start first of all with down here in the red zone. The attention is going to go towards Kelce. He draws a lot of attention, but now you're starting to see the Chiefs being able to use that attention and create some other advantages for him. As you see here with this pick route, look at Kelce here. He knows who's coming. He knows this linebacker's got to come inside out and try and cover the back out of the backfield. He's a little pick route right here. You see the corner. His eyes are on Kelce as well. So you've got all this attention on him. And now all of a sudden you're going to end up with a walk-in touchdown because you've completely walled off the linebacker. That's the impact that Kelce can have down here in the red zone. So you got to be disciplined with your eyes if you're the Chargers, Chris.
Yeah, you got Kelce, you got Tyreek Hill. You can't forget about those backs either. What's next?
Yeah, this is another key, I think, in the first meeting that we saw where Coach Staley and this Chargers defense had a really nice plan. And one of the keys is not getting caught up the field as a pass rush. I want to show you what I'm talking about right here. You see, look up here at the top. Look where he is right now. You're 3 yards past Patrick Mahomes. You are in trouble. You can see the lane up there to the left. If he wants to climb up into the pocket up there to the left, now he can threaten the line of scrimmage. Now, on the bottom, same thing's going to happen. Look how wide Max Crosby is going to get down here on the bottom. So when Patrick Mahomes has this opportunity to press towards the line of scrimmage, it is a pick your poison affair. You see this defender right in the middle of the field? Watch him. Now, is Patrick Mahomes going to run? I don't know. I got to go get him. Once he vacates the middle of the field, look what Patrick Mahomes does. He's going to throw it right behind him. You cannot allow Mahomes opportunities to climb up into the pocket because he can access the entire field. I want to show you one more play here of the exact same thing happening. Again, be disciplined in your pass rush. Don't get caught up the field. Where are they right now? Look at Crosby. He's already passed him. Look up there at the top of the screen. You're already past him. And you create these huge lanes. So once Mahomes does that, again, you put these defenders in the bind. Look at the safety up here at the very top of the screen. Oh, Mahomes is running. I'm taking off. I've got him. I got to go get him. No, it's just you don't know what to do. You can't be right when you give him these two-way goes here to be able to run the football or to be able to create. You got to be disciplined in your pass rush.
And DJ, this is no surprise to the Chargers, knowing that you have Mahomes in the division twice a year. Based on how they defended him in week 3 versus what they have to do now, pretty much the same game plan?
I think so. They were in a too high shell 91% of the snaps in that first meeting, trying to limit those explosive plays. And then you're going to have to generate some turnovers, forcing the Kansas City Chiefs to have prolonged drives. Eventually, they're going to get off schedule with a penalty, a tip ball, a sack fumble, whatever it takes to steal some of those possessions back. So this Kansas City Chiefs offense has really kind of only had 2 big games over the last couple months, both those games against the Raiders. The Raiders are a single high safety team. They had 9 explosive passes last week against the Raiders, Chris. And when I went back and charted them, 7 of those 9 plays, they're in a single high safety look. So put that 2 shell out there and force Patrick Mahomes to be patient.
All right, DJ, let's flip it to the Chargers. Justin Herbert, back-to-back weeks, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. But it's going to be tough without your franchise left tackle on Thursday night.
Yeah, but I think there's some things they can do in this game to help offset the issues up front with missing some key guys. Obviously, Slater being the number 1 guy there. To me, there's a couple different ways you can get around it. And I think the Chargers have ways to do it. And we've seen it. We've seen it in the past. I want to go back just to last week and give you 3 examples of things I think you'll see more of in this game. Let's start here with getting multiple tight ends out on the field. You're going to see 2 tight ends up here at the top of the formation. Donald Parham, you're going to see him release here. Watch him get up the field. He's the inside tight end with his hand on the ground. You've got both tight ends working together. Now I want you to look down here. You've got two spot routes right at the 30. You see those two guys right there. That's going to create spacing. Now you've got that middle of the field for Parham to work. So this is a quick, easy read. It's a quick, easy throw, but you get the first down, and Parham's so big and so long. It's an inviting target for Justin Herbert. So I think you see a lot of these two tight end sets. It allows you to chip on the way out to help your left tackle. Don't have to do it here with Slater in the lineup, but without Slater, I think you see those tight ends kind of help in pass pro, but not having to forego what they can do in the passing game as well. They can get out there and make plays.
Yeah, tight ends could have a big say in what happens on Thursday night. All right, DJ, what's next here?
All right, so we talked about using the tight ends. Next thing that's going to be important is for Justin to be on time, something he's done a really nice job of. This is a big throw here. You see the cushion up there at the top. He knows what he wants. He's going to get to the top of his drop. One step. There's not even a hitch. He's going to take this 3-step, 1, 2, 3, back foot on time, deliver the ball accurately, finding that soft corner. That's going to be huge, being on time in this game. You don't want to ask this offensive line to hold up for a very long, extended period of time against the Chiefs. I know that they, could be without Chris Jones in this ball game, but they have other ways to get home. So being on time is going to be huge.
Yeah, and you get Keenan Allen back, but I'll tell you this, Josh Palmer, the rookie, had a really good game last Sunday against the Giants.
Yes, he did, and I love this concept here. So we've talked about using tight ends. That can help. You can chip some of those edge rushers. We talk about being on time. That helps to offset the pass rush you're going to see. How about being able to move the launch point and move the pocket with your athletic quarterback? You're going to see a boot here. Palmer is down here in the slot. This is a little leak route. They're going to leak him out. Watch Justin Herbert. I mean, we've seen the big throw a million times this week, so I won't go back to that. Well, it would have been easy. But this leak route right here to Palmer, moving that launch point. Look at how much separation there is between Justin Herbert when he throws this football and the nearest defender. You keep him clean, and he has the arm strength for these throwback throws to deliver a strike. And like you said, Palmer did a nice job stepping up in the opportunity he had last week. And even with Keenan coming back, I think we might still see a little bit more of Palmer going forward.
So there you have it. Listen, not ideal to not have your franchise left tackle, a rookie who's having a Pro Bowl to All-Pro season. But we saw Justin last year under pressure deliver. And when the lights are brightest, number 10 seems to be on.
Yeah, I know one thing is there's some weeks where you cannot wait to get to the stadium. This is one of those. I would drive there right now if you want to meet me. We can just tailgate. Camp out and tailgate and get ready for it. Because in terms of regular season football in the National Football League, it does not get bigger than this one.
Can't wait for it.
If you want to see more content like this, check out the link right here.